All right, so how do you manifest $1 billion? What does that even mean? I don't really know. I'm just doing what I think is gonna manifest $1 billion. And I shared, if you've been watching the last videos, I shared my journey of how I came across some of the ideas. And ultimately, the way that you make $1 billion, just from a logical standpoint, is you gotta have $1 billion and then divide it by a product or a service that you can charge X amount. And then whatever that amount is, when you divide $1 billion, there's X amount of clients that you need to get. That's all it is, right? You just backtrack. But before you can even think about making $1 billion, you gotta solve $1 billion problem. So one of the things I saw in the market was AI was replacing a bunch of skills. And what that means is you can basically use AI to now replace the skills that you don't have. For example, I'm an expert marketer. I know how to generate leads for any industry. I've done e-commerce, I've done a lot of things, right? But now anybody could just use AI to create ads that are better than me, to create websites that are better than websites that I can make. In other words, you don't need to have the skills anymore to perform at an expert level. So where the problem lies is people are paying money to people that have these skills. For example, insurance agents, they're paying money to lead vendors, they're hiring marketing agencies that have these top-level marketing skills, but these insurance agents don't know, and I'm saying insurance agents, but it can work for any industry. There's a lot of different industries that buy leads or hire marketing agencies. These companies don't know that they can just use AI to do it themselves. So the problem that we're solving is lead vendors and agencies are basically taking advantage of a lot of people, and a lot of people don't know that they can just use AI to become their own lead vendor or create their own mini marketing agency within your own business. So the solution is AI sales funnels. So a sales funnel is basically an automated way to have people find out about you and submit their information or book a call with you. Like a website is a part of a funnel, right? An entire funnel is from start to finish. Like somebody sees an ad on social media, they click, and then they go to your website. And then they see something on your website that calls their attention. Then they put their information to get whatever you're giving in exchange. Then they actually book a call with you, and you just have a bunch of appointments on your calendar. That is basically, in my opinion, the #1 way to grow any business online. And the problem that we're solving is a lot of people don't know how to create these, and then they're still buying leads off of agencies and lead vendors. So the benefits of doing your own, which I put 3 benefits over here on the side, is a lower cost. So if you have your own AI sales funnel and you're buying leads off of lead vendors, you'll start seeing a lower cost per lead because lead vendors are basically the middleman. You're paying the middleman, but if you can be the source of the leads, then you get the leads at the lowest possible cost. So benefit number 2, it's more exclusive. So if you are buying leads off of a lead vendor and they're reselling you the leads, who knows if they're reselling those same leads to other people? And unfortunately, a lot of lead vendors do it. So you get a lower cost lead, you get exclusive leads, and then the 3rd benefit, it's actually scalable. You see, you went into business to actually grow your business and eventually step away from your business or become the CEO and just have your business automatically running on its own. It's impossible to scale your business, or it's very high risk if somebody else controls your leads, if they control the most important part of your business, which is your sales process. So the fact that you control it, it's at a lower cost, it makes it so much more scalable, and you actually have full control of the sales process. So the product, I created a company called Ditch Your Lead Vendor. So it's called Ditch
Bye Bye Lead Vendor.
Your Lead Vendor. And the reason I named it that is for obvious reasons. I'm just trying to tell people hey, get rid of your lead vendor, ditch them, and just use AI to generate your own high quality exclusive leads at a low cost. And the reason it's a community is because what we do is we build the system one time, we give it to the agents, we personalize it per agent, and then they get to keep it, but they still got to know how to manage it. and then they get to keep it, but they still got to learn how to manage it, which basically means knowing how to optimize your campaigns, knowing how to optimize your entire funnel. So that's why it's a community where we can actually coach the individuals on how to use it. So how do we plan to get to $1 billion? Now, the product itself, the goal is we're selling it for $5,000 in the next few months. So we've been doing a lot of beta testing, making sure people are getting results. So it's gonna start off at a $5,000 price point. So then what we gotta do is we gotta get $1 billion, and then we divide it by 5,000. And then that's gonna tell us the number of clients. So we need 200,000 clients, which sounds like a lot of clients, and it is. It's a lot of clients, but just like any goal, you wanna like break it down into more digestible pieces so that you can actually see it as like, oh, okay, I think we can make that work. And the way that you make this work is you need more people. You need a sales team. I gotta go more down. So the target that I have is 1,000 salespeople selling 200 products per year. So getting 200 new clients every year. So basically, if I can teach 1,000 salespeople, make sure I incentivize them to sign up 200 clients per year, that'll give us 200,000 clients. That'll get us $1 billion in revenue. And that'll allow us to make a serious impact in the market because we'll be helping 200,000 insurance agents, or it can be any other entrepreneurs. Like the system works for any industry. And we're gonna be helping over 1,000 salespeople make a 6-figure income. That's the goal. So yeah, that's basically the plan. That's where I'm at now. Apart from this, I do have a lot of other companies I'm invested in. So as I build teams of salespeople, they're gonna help them and teach them how to sell additional products, additional services. A lot of them are AI related. Let me know if you guys are watching so far. If you want, in the next video, just comment down below, I'm watching. In the next video, I'll break down how I plan to recruit 1,000 salespeople. How do I plan to structure myself as a sales leader to make sure we can actually operate with 1,000 salespeople and be able to grow pretty fast? Let me know if you guys are watching. Peace.
Bye bye lead vendors.